Welcome. Welcome. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Welcome. 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 It's so loud. It's so loud. Let's turn that right down. I need to turn this up. Why is it so low? All right. I feel like my audio, my voice, my mic is low. Is that all right? All right. Maybe not. Maybe I went extra with the intro today. How are you guys? That was... Aside from an epic ban, that was the next best way to enter a stream. Because, well, first off, before I start going into Epic, our very own Epic is not feeling well, as he said in chat. Feel better, sir. Rest and get better. We're thinking of you. But this, the Adam Messenger snake for first came right on the heels of Epic gloating in the Discord about how he was going to claim first. It was epic. There's my dog. There it is. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Guys, I have a full stream today. I banned Epic yesterday on accident yesterday at the beginning of stream. Adam S. I banned Epic. I totally didn't mean to. And I didn't know, I've never banned before, so I was like, I don't know how to remedy this. So I was sitting there on live stream just like, gosh dang it. Epic's going to be blowing me up on the Discord any moment now. And I have no idea what to do. And so, yeah, no, I was just clicking around. I was just like, just navigating through like users, and like I thought I just like clicked off, but then the next thing I noticed, I look on the screen, it says you have banned Epic Nightmare, and I was like, whoa. And then I was like, it's easy to ban, but it's not easy to unban with a click. There's no option to just be like, unban this person. You have to type in the prompt. So I had to look that up. So I'm just sitting here like, uh-oh. All quiet at the beginning of stream yesterday, trying to figure it out before Epic like blew me up. Anyway, that was yesterday. Epic, feel better, sir. But Frostclaw listening to the podcast, appreciate it. We should be getting that started. We were talking about relaunching in the fall, probably around Labor Day. We'll do a summer movie, a summer wrap up. And then we'll consistently start doing the podcast again. But we took a little summer hiatus. Nothing wrong with that. We needed it. We've all been busy. Anyway, guys, I have a full stream today. I want to hopefully beat this game, but I feel like the only way I can beat this game is to get the invincibility power up. And I know where it's located. We have to do some backtracking, which means I want to get right into the stream because we're going to replay a level, and I'm going to hopefully find the invincibility cheat, which means I can turn that on through the rest of the game, which means theoretically the rest of the game would be pretty clear sailing. If I don't get that, then we probably won't beat this game today, because we're just slightly over halfway. I don't know. We'll see. But that being said, I want to get right into it. Did I take the disc out? I always take the disc out. No, I didn't. All things considered last night with the game and how many times I died, I actually had a lot of fun playing the ISIS, the cold level last night. Yeah, I could just tell that Epic was sitting there livid on his side of the computer. Just livid. Like, I bet he was cursing me. I could hear it now. Just cursing me in a Jersey accent. Saying some choice words. I bet he was pissed. Epic, welcome. That's when the symptoms started. Are you saying I gave you COVID? Are you saying I gave you COVID? You did disclose that you had COVID, right? I'm not like giving any information that I shouldn't be. I think you did, yeah. All right. Okay. We're in Swiss 2. Swiss 2. All right, what are we doing? There's our Bronco. Oh, it's almost a new day. Oh, JC's cold. I'm going to try the invincibility again cheat. I'm also going to try this. All right. I don't know what just happened. Oh, yeah, I remember now. We already read all this. Oh, no, I don't want to be doing this. Gosh dang it. I just said we were going to backtrack a moment. All right, hold on. That does not work. That is not a working code. What is this one? All right. Load game. Is it the oil rig? I don't think it's the oil rig. This is the JC level. No, it's not. I don't want this level. Did I not save in the right spot? Oh, I know what I did. Okay, we gotta exit. No, quit. Under your Marvel blanket. Heck yeah. So it was level 3, I think. Or is level 4? Level 4. Level 4. We need to go to level 4. Yep, this level. And there should be... God, it's hot, guys. I'm going to take this hat off. Sorry, you get to see my hat head today. All right. Okay, I got to get to the second hostage, which is a little ways in, truth be told. Golly. I really don't like the sniper rifle in this. Oh yeah, it's Terminator level. Now I think once I get the cheat, it's unlocked all the time. So I don't think I need to finish the level again. So we're gonna speed run. Okay. I think I remember everything to do. You have some podcast questions? Oh, shoot. Where? Where is my... Shoot! I did not plan that well.
Get on now. Bye-bye.
Thanks, honey.
I really... Did I miss the SMG? Was it over here? I can't remember where the SMG was, or the... Truth be told, Frostclaw, the answer is never. We just let it go, and we never do a breather. We just record until it's done. We never cut. And truth be told, we don't even edit. Like, oh, that's not true. We do some minor editing. That's not true. We do some minor editing. All right, we need a network error.
Okay, Val. I've patched you into the rig's automated system.
All right. Now we have the SMG. So there... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. As somebody whose English is their primary language and bad at it, same. But I'm too lazy to do a whole lot of work on it. So I just want it to be done and out. So I do minimal editing after, and then I mostly just throw it out to the world. But no, we never cut, and we just keep going until... It's basically just like, we just record a conversation between ourselves. That's all we do. I thought there was a guy over here. I love ammos. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Hit the button.
Well, I guess my...
He's over here. Okay. I'll go get this. It's funny how, like, once you beat... As I spit everywhere. Once you beat a level of a game, like, how second nature it becomes. It's weird. Okay, so we gotta go down this way. Back out to where I was fighting the general, right? There's a guy over here. Why are you in the jail, sir? That's not appropriate. Things on the wall, I can tell. Alright, then we gotta go back over here. Might be some people over here. Ram. Okay, so this is around the second hostage.
Hurry up, infidel!
That was good. That was excellent. All right, where's my cheat? What up, kid? There it is. Look at it. Did I just unlock invincibility? Shoot, yeah, I did. Invulnerable mode. Guys, clear sailing now. I might as well beat this level. Invulnerable mode. Yes. All right, guys. We should be able to beat this game now. Do I have invulnerable mode on? Hell yeah. That's what I want to do. I think I truthfully could just exit the level and I'll be good. But just to be safe, I want to finish the level again. But if I'm invulnerable, it shouldn't be an issue. What's up, Aladdin? How's your Sunday? Did I get... Oh, I got C4 already. I want to do something, though. Hold on. Oh, we're about to test it. Oh, look at that! Okay, okay. In that case, it's run to the end.
Get on now. Bye-bye.
Go on. Aladdin, what kind of a question is that, dude? Those guns are rude. Why does anybody wear glasses, man? I wish I had infinite ammo. I'm hiding my secret identity. That's it. That's why. I'm Clark Kent right now. Watch this. I don't need you. I don't even care. Now we save all the hostages because it's just go get them.
What are you looking at? Go on. Scoot.
Yeah, stop.
Out of here.
This is too good. Oh man, if I had infinite ammo. I know, right? Like, that's the one thing that I feel like... And disarming bombs. Like, easy disarm bomb would be the other thing that I need. I see. The internet's... here have been running amok, truth be told. I think it's the heat. truth be honestly. Yes, sir, kid. I don't need that health.
On your knees.
Ew, a gun? Ew!
Oh, I got the right guy. I am all about rescuing the hostages. But here's the thing, Adam, when you're invincible, it doesn't matter. You just run in and you take them out. You have to
Run home to Mama.
Run away!
when you have to have consideration about your health, that's when the hostages die. My advice, Frostclaw, is just do it. Just start the process. It's gonna be messy. It's not gonna be crisp, and that's okay, because that's how you figure out what you need to adjust. And everybody's podcast format is like different. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna learn what works for you as opposed to what works for another person. So honestly, like, it's normal to have anxiety about whether or not you're like ready to go and ready to start podcasting. But the biggest advice I can say is, if you have the means to do it, just hit record and start going. And just record something. My Adventures of Super... Is that the new HBO one? I need to watch that. I need to watch the new Invincible. Heck yeah, let's save this just to be safe. And then I think I should be able to go to another level. No, definitely Frostclaw. Yep. I don't mind at all. Is it good? That's what I love to hear. Okay, so let's go back. Let's quit. Let's load. Let's quit. I can always load this again. If I have to do this level again, I can do this level again as we do it. Okay, so let's go to Swiss 2. And let's see if we have that unlocked. That's not what I wanted to do. We went to Swiss 1, didn't we? That is going to make all the difference in the world. I hope so, at least. But, all right. Hold on, I want to check something. Cheat options, it's right there. So what happens if I load this game? If we need to pivot, we can do that. Because if I load this one and it's not there, then I'll just start this a different way. Yeah, you should, man. And throw it in the Discord, and I will listen to it. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. What are my objectives? Infiltrate, hammer, excavation, retrieve core sample, and escape. Pff, guns blazing. Haha, this is so much fun now. Guys, We've figured it out. Welcome to Danger Girl being a heck of a lot of fun. Minus bombs that I have to defuse. I may have to defuse bombs. That's a huge, that makes me feel great, man. Like, I love being people's inspirations to do things. 100%. That's probably my favorite thing as a person. If I could inspire somebody to do something or that they've wanted to do or make a difference or like go to the gym or start a workout routine, like that is the best for me. Truth be told. Because you got the voice of an angel. These missions is dangerous. It's so dark right now. I got another cheat. One hit kills mode. Golly, guys. This game just gets better and better. Who needs infinite ammo when you get one hit kills? I don't even need the headshot anymore. Let's go. I got the golden gun. Hey. Where are you? Except I'm now like in speed mode, and so I'm missing a lot of things. Hey. Oh, that's so cool. That's true. I guess what is the year end? Because I've been doing this for about 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in August. End of August, it'll be 2 years that I've been doing the I started off as a Marvel comic focused. And about a year ago, not even a year ago, I changed it to comics, but it hasn't been a full year since I changed to full comics. But I don't know how many I finished this year. Shoot. This is how this game was intended to be played. I don't need no sniper rifle. I like this gun, truth be told. I know how to cook. Yeah, I've learned. I also recommend learning how to cook 100%. The way to do it, if you do not know how to cook Aladdin, is to pick 1 or 2 recipes and just get real good at them. That's my best advice. You don't need to start trying to learn like every single little thing. Just pick 2 dishes that you really like and learn them well. And then from there, start building on that. Start throwing in new recipes as you start getting more comfortable with things. All right, objectives. Infiltrate hammer excavation. Retrieve core sample. Two years affiliate? Frostclaw, heck yeah, man. Congrats, dude. I feel like there's something here. But I've already got the cheat, so it doesn't much matter. feel like I gotta get in there. You can't just have them. You have to unlock them, Aladdin. You have to unlock each of these new cheats every single level. Which kind of makes me feel better about using them, truth be told. Because, like, it took some work to find them. It wasn't just, like, putting them in. Know what I mean? What is that over there? I definitely... Oh, that's the outside. Oh, I didn't go this way. Sir? Bang. You guys can get up. A machine gun. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. I still like using this with one-hit kills. What makes you feel better? I've lost my... Can't remember. After this level, I need to put my clothes in the dryer. 100% Aladdin. But this was like before the day of like... This was before the time of like really thought out or like checkpoints being a thing. This was back old school. Where games made you, for lack of better term, get good. But yeah, like, its auto-save, its quote-unquote auto-save function is garbage. It's not an auto-save at all. What is this? Let's go! Klaus? Yeah, well, I had never known who that was. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Yeah, we had never even heard of the guy until John Wick. I am Klaus. Klaus is great. John Wick 4 is so good. This is great. Guys, aren't you glad that I backtracked and got that invulnerability? Heck, even just one-hit kills probably would have been good enough. This will get rid of the whole... Picked up a pickaxe? What do I need a pickaxe for? This will get rid of the hostage situation being an issue. One-hit kills well. So really, the only thing that will pose a problem here on out is if I have to disarm bombs. I don't think you need to read too far into that scene, Frostclaw. I think it was all style. Everything was set up for style in that scene. I don't think they want you to think too much into it. Like
Free
everybody
now. Looks like a high-yield pocket.
in a scene where every single person just has like
Boys rounded up before we clear out.
amazing hands.
So that's how they do it.
Yeah. Everybody except for John Wick had like amazing poker hands. And he had okay hands. Alright, we need to get a sample. This has got to be something, right? Aw. Well, that's a good thing to come out of a hard situation. I guess I'm thinking too, or looking. Oh, I bet I have to use the pickaxe here.
Bingo. Next stop, the processing center.
No, the whip was awful at him in that level. Okay, so what do I gotta do? Escape. Let's get out of here. How do we get out of here? Just back the way we came, I suppose. This whole having to escape is very, yep, must be the right way. Is very Jedi Fallen Order. That was the worst part about that game. I hope they fix that in Jedi Survivor. That was the worst, was having to leave each of the levels. Aside from, like, the little, like, clunky mechanical issues. I hear they fixed a lot, though. God, I need to play that game. The problem is... The number one problem is I just don't have time to play games outside of stream. Me games is as I call them. The second problem is I'm just too into Diablo 4 when I do get a moment to play a me game. Why won't it? Is this not it? Me game. What if he was conceived as an anime? What do I have here? I'm a little lost at this moment in time. What's up, little dog? Oh, I need a tool. Where do I get that tool? Okay. Let's go find a tool. There's a tool somewhere. That... Here's the truth, Frostclaw. There's no time for me games, but the core thing is always me games. That will never go away. The me gains is what I call a non-negotiable. Unless a grenade launcher, heavy machine gun. What are some of these things? I want this. What did I mean, I think you should leave. That's, honest to God, Netflix has become my, I don't have Netflix, there we go, that's what I needed. Netflix has become my, I think you should leave service. Appreciate that, Frostclaw. I've thought about it, honestly, Frostclaw. I can go live at the gym. The biggest thing that I worry about doing that is,
Must open secret hatch.
secret hatch is just like all the other people there, you know? Like, I don't want to be doing that when everybody else is there trying to do their workout and, like, broadcasting them. It's more of, like, a courtesy thing. What up, Ocelot Gear? Good to see you, sir. Just plugging away at old Danger Girl. Madness Combat on Newgrounds. Not familiar with what that is, but I loved Psycho Circus, honestly. It's just, if you're gonna have one-hit kills, nothing feels as good as this. That just feels the most satisfying. I heard, honestly, and I haven't watched it yet, but 2 was not good, that season 3 is actually a lot closer to the books than season 2 was. I'm gonna check it out, having heard that. But also, it's kind of like inconsequential because there's no more Cavill in it after this season. But like, I heard this season followed the books closer, which is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, man, you should. I call that an investment in you, Frostclaw. Yeah, I that's what I've heard anyway. As a lover of the books, I can just tell you, all I can really tell you is I did not like season 2 in the slightest. And, except for the first episode. The Novellin episode was, that episode was so good, and I thought I was in good hands. And it quickly fell apart. The first episode of season 2, Novellin, is great. Time to escape. Let's go. That's not how you escape. Heck yeah. Yes. All right, guys. Legitimately, we are past like the long levels. The levels at this point are, no, this one's kind of long, but not nearly as long as the other ones. This one on the video is about 15 minutes. Old TikTok. I'm actually on TikTok. Aladdin. I'm actually on TikTok. I do a lot of workout stuff on TikTok.
We have succeeded, Commander.
I have a new video to put up on TikTok, actually. A new personal best on dumbbell press today.
I'm sure it won't.
Did 110 dumbbells on dumbbell bench press today. $110 dumbbells. 110 pound dumbbells on dumbbell bench press today. A personal best. 15? No, the next level is about 15 minutes long.
Volunteer to undergo the transformation.
Oh, he's doing bad stuff.
The hammer is one step from victory. With a third element in
Honestly, now that we are doing it this way, Ocelot Gear,
power.
I should, knock on wood, be able to beat it in about an hour, I want to say. An hour, give or take. In the past 2 days, though, we have covered a lot of ground in this game.
I'm in position, Val.
Great.
We've actually had a very good 2 days in this game.
Install the security camera override.
Add those muscles, Frostclaw.
Tough time moving around the museum undetected. The main
Yeah, man, it's amazing what working out and exerting energy can do to one's well-being in terms of, I'm not talking even about physical, but like if you struggle with like depression or, you know, just feeling down and or lethargic, or you struggle with like motivation or anything, the biggest thing I can recommend to you is workout. Honestly, like it will help with your depression. It will help with feeling lethargic. It just kind of boggles my... Where are you going, sir? Oh, no. Override camera system. Install system links. No civilian... No civilian casualties? Oh, shoot. I didn't turn on the thing. That's basically what my TikTok is for, Aladdin, is just meant for workout stuff. I forget that you have to turn these on each time, which, whatever. Oh my God! Yeah. Yes, sir. I don't understand what is happening here. All right, what are my objectives? Override security camera, install systems link, no civilian casualties. Stim pack. What is this? Remote control? Yeah, and I totally understand like the getting started getting started with a workout routine is tough. But all I can say, Adam S. Messenger, is like stick with it. And like you will build the stability, I want to say, the core stability. And you'll get less,
Okay, Val.
for lack of a better word, clumsy. I don't like using that, but like it's building up the, it's like using dumbbells, man. Like your hands shake, but like once you continue doing it, then like
No problem. What's next?
it starts becoming
Toilet
second
jigsaw
nature.
butt?
Not yet. Locate the main security grid and install.
It's not necessarily tips, which I should do some workout tips, but it's more like me just lifting, workout videos of
More
me lifting.
security. Okay, where do I find this thing?
Probably in some kind of
I think it's just the same exact thing. It's Atticus 582, honestly.
Do what you can from here. You'll surely encounter even more security
That's awesome, Frostclaw.
throughout the museum.
Even more security? I would have never guessed, Deuce.
All right, did we accomplish something? Please tell me we... Okay. That's all I could ask for. Let's install the systems link. I will not kill you guys. Hey. Get up. Is it over here? Where did that door open? I think attempting. This is also a product of an era where video games did not splurge on voice actors. Shoot. I'm kind of at a loss for what to do here. Again, like it's throwing these little things at me. Luckily, it's not making me fail the mission, but like it's these little things that I'm just like, oh. Oh. So I go out here. This is pretty cool looking though. Sounds good. Did I like soft lock myself? Where did that happen? Okay, so she goes up. She goes immediately to the right. Yeah. Look at these guys just shooting at an invincible woman. I haven't seen that yet. Okay, here's what I want to do. Go back downstairs. How would you deal with these civilians? if I wasn't invincible? That's my question. Okay. I can truthfully say that aside from the first 2 movies, I've never seen another Transformers thing. I never watched the cartoon. I never read any comic books. I never watched the movie. The issue is Adam Messenger, and it might be cool. Maybe I should give it a shot. But I can truthfully say that even from a young age, I have never liked cars, and I've never been a car person. And it continues to this day. I hate my car. I shouldn't speak ill will. I love having my car. I'm very lucky to have my car. But like, I don't like the idea of car because I just think of it as a moving jail cell. You're so restricted. Yeah, I just don't. I'm not a fan of cars. I've never been a car person. Oh yeah, nope. You're right there. Oh my god, what did I just do? What did I just do? Forza is tight. And I am actually becoming more and more of a fan of this is kind of annoying. I am actually becoming more and more of a fan of racing games. I will say that. Like, I don't like driving a car, but getting into VR and driving a car in Gran Turismo 7 in VR is fantastic. So I guess I can't say like I'm totally not a car person, but I've never understood the idea of like souping up your car, getting rims and whatnot, like getting these fancy wheels just for like you to sit on the inside of the car and drive it and not be able to see them. Like, I've never understood that. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's family. Like, I feel like that's gotta be it. Not only is Fast 10 about family, but Fast 9 is about family, and Fast 8 is about family, and Fast 7 is about family, and Fast 6 is about family, and Fast 5 is about family, and Fast 4 is about family, and Fast 3 is about family, and Fast 2 is about family, and Fast is about family. Okay, let's try this again. Go! I gotta get in there. This is kind of annoying. This is like Entrapment, the movie. Oh yeah. No, it wasn't about family. It was about making the family. I'm sorry. You're right. Make the family is what it should have been called. Fast. Make the family. Yeah, you're right. Why? Where does she jump? Okay. She goes over here. I don't want to do this again, so I'm going to watch how this person does this. Okay, they get up on the second one. And they go all the way and they jump. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Let's get out of here. Road to family. I don't know why it's Stallone. No, but Sydney's not doing great. Sydney was my favorite back in the 90s when I used to read the comic book. Okay. Let's try this again. I would have been dead so many times this level had I tried to do this legitimately. Okay, he went all the way to the wall and then... Why? Okay. I have a feeling I have to turn out the lights. I was actually impressed with Fast 10. I went into that movie being like, this is gonna be terrible. And legit, Fast 10, probably one of my it's in the upper lists of my summertime movies for sure. And it's all because of Jason Momoa. His character is fantastic in Fast 10. It's like he was like, okay, you want me to be in my movie? I'm going to be exactly what I want to be, which is just... Well, I don't want to give it away, but you should watch it because Jason Momoa is 100% worth watching Fast 10 for. He just does covers. Can I? No, I can't. All right, how can I get through? What'd you have for food, Aladdin? Yeah, Jason Momoa stole the whole movie, but like him stealing the movie, like I said, made it in my upper half of my summer movies this year. I wonder what my ranking of summer movies would be. Why don't I just do this? Oh my God. Hell yeah. Cool. Now I want to see, like, what have I seen this year? Summer movies 2023. Okay. All right, here's my summer movie ranking. You guys want it? Flamin' Hot was good. I've not seen Elemental. Oof. It's kind of sad. Honestly, I'm looking forward to Blue Beetle. I've never seen Ben 10.
Hold on to your butts.
All right, I got to write some of this down. But they're coming at you. I got to write down what I've seen. Seen Flamin' Hot. That was good. Oh. Oh. Okay, guys. Are you ready for my summer movie ranking so far from what I've seen? Okay, this is just what I remember.
Let's go, bub.
I'm making the list. Calm. Not seen Haunted Mansion yet, but I did see TMNT. So I've seen I
missed the part where that's my problem.
I'm trying. Okay. So, God. What a bummer. So I've watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 movies so far this season. Hold on, I need to look at... I haven't seen Air yet. I forgot about that. I need to watch Air. I've seen Blackberry. That was good. John Wick Chapter 4 came out May 23rd? Jeez. Okay. No, it didn't. When did John Wick Chapter 4 come out? Guys, I'm losing it. Yeah, that was March. I don't know why that's here. Okay, here is... Okay, so I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 movies. I'm gonna go in. Wow. All right. I don't know if I'm going to do this. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it now. Okay, there's 13 movies on the list. Any guesses as to what movie number 13 is? I'm continuing with this game. Movie number 13, the bottom of the list. What do you think it is? Oh no. Oh no. I'm taking guesses for what you think. Yeah, John Wick Chapter 4 came in March, so it's not on there. The bottom is a Disney property. Everything's owned by Disney, though, but that... Not Flash. Not Flash. Disney property. Little Mermaid, you got it, Adam S. That was my number. That's the bottom of the barrel movie of the summer so far. Little Mermaid. A movie, it was fine. It was fine. Making the actual fish real looking was not a good move. Number 12. Second to the last. It was a more recent movie. It was a more recent movie. Let me do this. This is so entrapment right now. I just called this... Oh my God. I have not seen that movie. This is... I don't like this one bit though. No, it's not a comedy. It's an adventure movie, I would call it. Where am I? I would call it an adventure movie, but I have not seen the Teenage Kraken. We're guessing my listing of my top movies of the summer. The bottom of the list was Little Mermaid. I don't understand what they're doing here. I'm hitting that. What is this doing? Gosh dang it. Live action. Live action adventure movie. That's the key. Oh my God. This is so entrapment right here. Bear with me, guys. I think this is the exact same moves from Entrapment. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same moves as Entrapment. There we go. We did it. Adventure. Classic. Comes from a classic property. That wasn't, that wasn't Summertime. A classic movie property.
Okay, Val, you're up.
I'm scanning the passcode now.
Any day now, Val.
Hey, what's
Not Mission Impossible.
Okay, got it.
More classic.
Dang, this is gonna be tricky.
Not into the Spider-Verses. Classic
Also,
movie
serious
property.
hacking, I won't be
Adventure.
able to shut down all the
That's
security measures.
classic
Too
movie
many
about
fail-safes.
adventure.
I've managed to deactivate the laser wire and open the gate in the main exhibit, though.
Good enough, kiddo. I'll take it from here.
Indy. Yep. I'd say my 12th movie was Indy. It was fun. And I actually like left the movie feeling like I liked it quite a bit, but now that more time that has passed since watching Indy, I realize that I don't none of it is sticking to me. For the movie is largely kind of forgettable. There's nothing in the movie that is iconic to Indy, really. In previous movies, you had the rolling ball in the hat and the door closing and him reaching and getting his hat, and you had the fight scene with the big Nazi in the helicopter. You had so many scenes that are just memorable. In Temple of Doom, you have the monkey brains, you have the tearing out of the heart, you have the bridge scene that he chops down. All of those moments are instilled in your memory. And nothing in this did I walk away I'm going to remember that scene forever. Nothing was executed really well. But I had fun. But the longer I go without seeing it, the longer time that goes on having seen it, the more I'm just it was okay. And it doesn't to me, The Last Crusade was the most perfect ending to Indy. It doesn't get better than what that was. So this doesn't do anything to make me feel like it needed to be made. Number 11. Frostclaw said it. Right? Frostclaw said it already. What am I supposed to do? Flash. My number 11 was Flash. Number 10 is a comedy. Is one of the few comedies of this year, or of this summer. X-Men, hands down. I'm an X-Men guy all through and through. What do they want me to do here? We're 10. Number 10 is a comedy, like I said. Nope. Comedy. This one may be kind of tough. You got to think about what comedies came out. It has awesome representation. I'll say that. It did make me laugh. It tries a little bit too hard at times. Did have some heartfelt moments, but I felt like the heartfelt moments and the comedy just clashed and they didn't like mesh up super well. But think about representation. Nope. Representation of ethnicity. Why do I still have this on? I didn't see that Jennifer Lawrence movie. They haven't seen The Blackening either. Yep. Well, yes. Joyride. Frostclaw. Number 10 is Joyride. Where am I? I thought it was a fun movie. And I did have fun with it. But yeah, like I said, I thought like some of the themes and the heartfelt moments and the comedy bits just sometimes clashed. So number 10 is Joyride. Number 9. Number 9 is about a snack. A snack that you make, or that you eat. And it's a comedy. You did get it. It was Joyride. No, don't deactivate radar. I don't really know what it wants me to do here. About a snack. Number 9 is a movie about a snack. That's all I can really say. Like, a chip. I'll call it. I'll even go so far as to say it's about a chip. A specific chip. Whose mascot is a cheetah. Oh no! Gas emitter. Yep, and it was filmed here in Albuquerque. A lot of my friends actually worked on it. It's called Flamin' Hot. It's on streaming services right now. It's called Flamin' Hot. It's directed by, what's her name? Eva Longoria. And like I said, quite a few of my friends worked on that movie. And it's really cool. It was really good. Number 8. We just talked about it. We're just talking pretty in depth about it. Holy moly. Nope. About family. This level is kind of long, actually, because of all of this stuff that you have to do. Fast 10, yep. I would say number 8 is Fast 10. Gosh dang it. Can I just go this way? Thank you. Fast 10 is number 8. Like I said, that movie was a pleasant surprise, and I had a lot of fun with it. Not deactivate radar, man. Oh my god, yeah. Keep these things on. Where are we? Number 8? Number 7. You were just talking about it. You were just talking about it. TMNT. Number 7 was TMNT. Now, I would say right now we're starting to get to the ones that I really think fondly of. TMNT had some issues, but overall, man, I had a blast with that movie. Definitely see it. TMNT. Number 6. I don't think you guys are going to get this one. I really don't. I really don't think you're going to get this one. It's a movie about a device. before the iPhone. A device before the iPhone. BlackBerry. Yep. Wow. Good job, Adam. Number 6. BlackBerry was a very good movie. Very good movie. Number 5. And I don't generally like biopics and movies about stuff like that. So number 6 was Blackberry. Number 5. You know what? I don't think I rated Oppenheimer. I totally forgot. I was like, I thought I had 14. I didn't put You know what? We'll put Oppenheimer there. You know what? No, I want to put Oppenheimer after. Oppenheimer should go after TMNT. I forgot to put a ranking on Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is after TMNT. 7 is TMNT. 8 is Oppenheimer. 9 is Fast. 10. So Oppenheimer's after TMNT. I totally forgot to rank that one. So number 5. We got another vent. Number 5. Bombastic stunts. Bombastic stunts. Mission Impossible. You got it. I'm making it too easy on you guys. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible's number 5. All right, this is just real. I'm gonna turn off my my night vision. Number 4. I don't know. You might have some trouble with number 4 too. A quirky little film is what I'll call it. Just a quirky little film. That is exactly what I needed and brought me so much joy. Nope. It might be tough. From a director who is all about uniformity in his shots. Does that give you a hint? All about uniformity in his shots. And balance. And color. Nope. All-star cast. It was a smaller movie. A smaller movie. You got it, Adam S. Asteroid City is number 4. God, I love that movie. It was so good. All right, now we're to... I'm going to stop playing for this. We're to the big 3 for me. Oh, did you? When did you say it? Oh, you did. Absolutely. After I just saw Guardians. I'm trying to pay attention to this, and I'm trying to... Thanos become a director? The big 3. My top 3 movies of the year, or of the summer. All have been said. I'll tell you that. All have been said. You got in that order. Absolutely. In that order. Number 3 is Barbie. Number 2 is Guardians of the Galaxy. And number 1 is Across the Spider-Verse. There you go. Now you know my top movie rankings of the summer. That took a little while. That was fun. Of course, we haven't officially finished out the summer yet, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kick-Ass 1's great, man. Barbie, Guardians, Spider-Verse. Yes, in that order. My top 3. And those are like very much ahead of their game. Like, that should be soon, I think, honestly. I get my copy, I think, tomorrow on... No, it might be a little later. I get my copy, I think, tomorrow. Where am I going? Where am I, sir? Where am I at? This level's too confusing. I can't imagine trying to do this. I just want to be done with this level. As I get shot. Like, I don't understand what they want from me. Oh. That literally it? Straight out the door? So stupid. Alright, Adam S. Have a wonderful night. It's been a pleasure having you in. I'm going to finish this game. The next levels are short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to play. That was fun. I'm actually glad I did that. Of course, that could change. There's still a few movies left.
Deuce,
We still have Blue Beetle.
final gallery.
Smashing, Sydney. What we need
We
is the gold
still
pieces
have-
of that exhibit. Grab it and get out of there. JC is waiting for you outside.
How am I supposed to get your gold thing? It's locked in some kind of fancy case.
Allow me.
Pretty slick trick, Val.
Defeat Assassin X. All right. I got one hit. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I forget that you got to turn this on. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Assassin. Let's go. Wow.
Assassin X? And here I thought Agent Zero deep sixed your ass.
Step away from the case, Savage. That item now belongs to the Hammer.
That's
Oh, yeah,
fine.
Frostclaw,
I don't
thank you
see
for
your
reminding
name
me.
on it.
I'm so
In your
flighty
hour
about
of
that.
Death, you jest. Prepare yourself, woman.
Watch
Ready
this,
when
guys.
you are.
Hey. What's the big idea? Well, we'll just do this then. A dart gun? I don't want no dart gun. Of course. I mean, I know what it is. I wouldn't like to do this without health. Can I kill him with the dart gun? Heck yeah, I can. Boss battles. Oh.
Rise again.
Hope JC kept the motor running, because it's time to split.
Nice work, babe.
JC, what are you doing up there? You're supposed to be...
Hey, I'm here, aren't I? Now, toss me that trinket and climb on up here.
Uh-oh. JC, I think we're in trouble.
What's the problem? Hurry up!
The dead ninja is
Hurry
missing.
up.
JC? JC?
All right, I do gotta go do my laundry or get my laundry in the dryer. Busting out. Geez, these title cards, man. Get ready for some action. In a moment. In a moment. All right, I'm going to go do my laundry. I'll be right back.
I could do this all day.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Let's go, bub.
We back. Did that laundry. Man, this is so loud. Maybe it's just for me. I am something of a scientist myself. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. All right, here we go. Pressing on.
Ah, splendid.
Oh, JC got caught.
Guard, my interrogation of the young woman will prove much more effective in private.
Perfect timing.
Ooh, afraid of needles, are we? Maybe you'd prefer we move on to the probing devices, hmm?
Oh, no. Oh, smack. Oh, I got this. Oh, God. We're still going. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I see you. What are my objectives? Contact team, locate power grid. I can handle that. Hey, you know what? Y'all need to chill. No, I don't have any Hot Wheels. Again, I'm not a car person, so I've thought about it just because there's a lot of Hot Wheels that are worth some money. But, like, I've decided that I have to stick with what I know. And I don't know cars, and it's just too much to collect.
Deuce, Bow, you guys still listening?
JC, it's Abby. Where are you?
I'm really not sure. I woke up in a strange room with this creepy dude hovering over me.
I have no interest in your sex life, JC.
What? This is a 90s game.
All I know is this dungeon's right up your alley. Ancient construction, stone walls, floors, weird hieroglyphics. The Hammers made themselves at home here. They've got gadgets set up all over the place.
She's inside, Sid. Okay, JC. Sydney and I are outside, but it's going to be tough for us to sneak in.
I use a
Especially with all the
wax,
searchlights
a
out
matte
here.
separation
You ladies sit
wax
tight.
from
I'll go
Target
try to knock out their power source.
called Fix Your Lid or something like that. Locate power grid. It doesn't look very good right now. I can tell you that. I was just wearing a hat. What is this? Oh yeah, where we were. I can show you if you want to see it. If you want to see the product I use, Frostclaw. Why did I do that? Basically, I get it at Target, though. That opened up over here, right? I think so. Wait, that's where I was! Unless there's something over here that I can unlock. Makes me think it's over here, though. Oh, that may have been locked off, actually. Man, you guys are awful shots. That's a wax. Let me finish this level and I'll get it for you. I don't have any. Where am I? What just happened? Think so. I don't know what just happened. Because I can't see. Oh. Weird, man. I can't see without a flashlight. I'm not good at it. I can tell you what I can do, though. Bam. Take that dude out with one shot. Precision accuracy. This game almost wants you to have cheats. Where do we go? Oh, that's not a... It's definitely got to be up there, right? How do we get up there? Locate power grid. Oh, I might be able to get up there, actually. Jump. Oh. Wow, that's weird. There's a lot of enemies. I need a power grid. Is this where a power grid is? This looks like it could be a power grid. I don't know what I did. Oh well, I pressed it. Maybe there's one on the other side too. If I'm thinking video gamey, because there's not a whole lot I can do over there. There's got to be an entryway over here, right? Yeah. There's probably going to be another one over here. Because that's how video game be. Man, do I know video game? Or do I know video game? I did see the Super Mario Brothers movie. I was not a huge fan of it. I know a lot of people like that, and I don't want to take away from it. So I choose generally just to not talk about the Mario Brothers movie. But I just generally go into it was not for me. What? What is this? This is interesting. Oh, come on. I don't know if I'd say that's true. But I would say I did not like the Mario Brothers movie. That's what I will say. That's what I will say. Or we can just go with the only thing I love with my entire life is the Mario Brothers movie. Or I mean the comics. Sure. Why not? Let's go with that. It's the only thing I love in life. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I did backwards. Should have gone up. There's stairs here. Wait a minute. Where did you go, JC? What the heck? Where is that? Weird. What a, like, getting lost. Talk about getting lost. No. Wicca wicca. Is there a switch for me to hit? There's some tricky parts. I'll say that. What do you want me to do? Alright, that didn't do anything. It's gotta be in here. That's just rubble. Oh, there's a ladder over there? Man, I didn't see that. Yeah, I don't have any grandparents. All of my grandparents are deceased. Got him. Aha. And I don't understand what else you could want me to do in this level. Let's go across, I suppose. Oh, that looks different, though. All right. Whew. Maximum firepower. Oh, I'm fighting Major Maxim? What is my... Shut down power grid. Easy enough, you would think. Oh man, they're stacking me.
Okay, someone's a little bit angry. Major Maxim, is it?
Where are the danger girls? How do they plan to stop us?
That's for me to know and you to never find out.
Well then, perhaps I can persuade you to die.
To die! Does his power have to go up? Alright, so it's got to be something with the power grid, huh? Pipe bombs. That's just ammo. Like, it's gotta be that, right? Oh. That's a good call. Power grid area. I'm at a loss here. And just like that, it's over. Like what? What do you have to destroy? Weird. What is it that you destroy? Shut down power grid and defeat Major Maxim. Well, how do I defeat Major Maxim? I feel like I should have already defeated Major Maxim. Major Maxim, how do you go? Heavy machine gun. Oh. Is that really what they're gonna do? All right. How do you get behind him to get those things? Where are you, sir? Can I kill him now? No. This dude doesn't ever run out of weapons. Come on, get out of there. Almost true, Aladdin. Almost true. Come on, sir. Man, he's too quick. In a slow way. Like he's always going around. Come on. Okay, now I bet I can take him out.
Something tells me this guy won't be down for long. I better move it.
Go turn off the power grid.
Come on in, girls.
Got him. All right. Man, we've covered a lot, though, in this game.
Let me guess. It says, don't come in here, no matter what.
Something like that.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay, Sid, you set up the explosives. Rig 'em to blow up and bury this whole evil temple. 2 times. Just give me enough time to take out Natalia and the machine. Got it?
Let's go save the world. Again.
All right, objectives. Place demolition charges, 4 remain, and then escape. All right. How do I know where to place them? No. I need to know where to place these demolition charges. So Abby just went in there. Or do I go in there? How do I know where to place a demolition charge? It's got to be over there, right? Yeah. All right, we got this. We got this. Where y'all want these demolition charges? Yo, I got all these demolition charges. I just want to know where to place them. This goes back around, right? Yes. Yo, where you want all these demolition charges? Yo, I got demolition charges. Where do you want these demolition charges? I don't like this. Got some demolition charges for you. This dude takes too long. Okay, where are you gonna do the demolition charges at? I just need to know where you'd put one demolition charge, and I think I'll be okay. What? No way. Frostclaw, you have a wonderful night. Go get some sleep. I will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. This does not tell me where to place a demolition charge in the slightest. Are you kidding me? I never would think about this stuff. Where'd that open to? Oh, right here. There's a lot of demolitions. How come I haven't placed a single demolitions yet? Oh, there's got to be some demolitions in here. There's got to be some demolitions. Where'd that rope come from? Oh, that man put it there? Alright, I'm looking for some demolitions. Red light means demolitions, right? Oh, why are we going so far into the demolitions? I just want to play some demolitions. I don't know. Like 10 maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. Quite a few. We're almost done. Whoa. This has got to be a demolitions part, right? Did I place a demolitions? You know I did. Jump. Oh, there's a cheat over here. Mystery power-up mode. There's a door here. What's up, Ocelot Gear? I'm just figuring out where to place the demolitions. I don't know for the life of me because there's no guidance. I just want to know where to place the demolitions. Wait a minute. We are 258. Yeah, like, come on now. Where'd be the demolitions? Don't you dare fall at Sydney. Okay, okay, okay. We just keep going through. All good. Just still going at it, trying to place demolitions. There's a demolitions. Oh, there's another one over here. I use the restroom. I think I have one more level left. Now what? Escape. Seriously? Where's the escape? Just kind of out the way I came? This is weird, man. Okay, I think. That's back. So dark. Let's get out of here. There's bad guys, it's gotta be the way. There's no real reveal there, Aladdin. I mean, you can see the next game on the About Me section of my page. The next game is right there in the game list. There's a list, lever. Okay. Is that it? This is such a dark level. What? Where was that? You go around too much. Whoa, 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 where was that? Oh, right here. Okay. Ugh, man, this game can be kind of confusing with its directions. Why is this so dark? Oh well. Alright. We escaped. Aladdin, dude, like, this game has been out for honestly over 20 years, man. This game came out in 2000. I don't know if he will be sorry for a game that came out 23 years ago. Anyway, I got to use the restroom.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
All right, let's finish this up. I think I've only got one more level to go. So it is time to do this.
Oh, Abby dear, I hope you're about ready to go, because this whole rock is locked, loaded, and dead set to blow. 2 times.
Good to know, Sid. Grab JC and get your hands on some transportation. I'm about to start my own brand of trouble down here with Natalia and her goons.
All right, let's rock and roll. First things first. Mystery power-up mode. Hell yeah. Very satisfying. I picked up a shotgun. Why is it doing that? Oh yeah, they're loading me up. Here we go. Maybe not. What is my objectives? Locate the machine, stop the Hammer's Vial scheme, escape. I hate the escape, man. Is this a machine? That looks like a machine. What is my stim pack? That looks like a machine to me. All right, Abby. Abby? I need you to locate the machine, Abby. All right. Guys, this is definitely a machine. Why is this here? Why is that there? Mojo Dojo Casa House. That's all I want. I just want a Mojo Dojo Casa House. I don't even know. Oh, there's other areas in the darkness. Look, I need to just look around. I just need to look around. All right, Abby. We got this.
Okay,
locate
Goose,
the
I'm
machine.
on top of the machine now. The hammer appears to be making some final preparations.
Is there any way you can put a stop to it?
Put a stop to it.
Well,
May I see your invitation?
Oh, shit.
Oh no, you can't say that in the 2000s.
Abby dear, how unpleasant to see
Who's
you
that
again.
man?
You're just in time to witness Hammer's ultimate victory. Guards.
I am
let the
definitely
ceremony
excited to watch that.
begin.
100%.
Natalia, don't do this. You have no idea what that machine will do.
I know exactly what the machine will do. It will put the hammer in its proper place as rulers of the world.
Still trying to do that rule the world thing, huh?
Abby, now, would you expect anything less? The machine will first transform this one man into a being of unlimited power.
Oh man, look, he's so buff. He's gonna have so much power.
Entire army into an unstoppable globe-conquering force of evil. One that not even you, Deuce, or anybody would dare defy.
It won't work. The machine is cursed. It wasn't meant for evil.
It will do
What if it was, though?
Behold the hammer's awesome power.
Oh no. Oh, he's getting big. Attack on Titan. The back of his neck is his weak point.
What did I tell you, psycho? What did I tell you?
Bye, Natalia.
Holy sh**.
Alright, we gotta... Crap! So there's pits. Did you shoot them? All right. What do you want me to do? Give me that. Definitely don't fall down the pits, that's for sure. All right. Oh no. Wait, what did you do? What are you shooting at, Abby? Okay. 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 Just don't fall down the pits, I guess. I don't want this weapon. I feel like I was doing that before, though. That'll be good enough for me.
Okay, now I've officially seen everything. Of course, now I get buried with the rest of the garbage.
Again, you've stolen the Hammer's victory, Abby. But this time will be your last.
I just saved the world again, Unfortunately, you're still...
Why did they just all of a sudden, like at this last level, just start like putting in like cuss words? What? This is so weird, man. All right, I'm just gonna go with it. This is really weird. Where did my volume go? Testing. Can you guys hear me? Testing, testing, testing. Did the volume go out? Testing. There we go. How did you get up? My headphones stopped. She done.
No, no, Abby!
Abby's ruthless, man. Oh, shoot. Wait. Weird. Escape. We didn't escape. Oh, we escaped. My butt hanging out. Alright, we escaped. That's Danger Girl. Let you watch these here credits. See you in a moment. Where's my cam? There it is. That's so weird. The games we played. The tunes we played. What is this? What are these credits? Dave Matthews Band. This is so 90s. %. They were listening to Hans Zimmer and Dave Matthews Band and playing Diablo 2. Thanks for playing. That was fun after I got the cheats. Oh, greetings from the Caribbean. Deuce, Val on holiday. See you soon, Abby, Sydney, and JC. I don't know G.I. Joe. I forgot him. Forgot who that was. All right, y'all. That's it for today. That's Danger Girl. Tune in next time. The good news is the next string of games should be fairly short until we get to Cosmic Chaos. So, next game, Judge Dredd. Tune in next time. This game should go pretty quick. So, tune in. 'Twill be fun. Until next time, it's been fun. Is anybody on? Do I want to raid? Yeah! Let's do it! Let's do it! Here we go. Going to Z-Fan. You guys have a good night. I'll see you next time. Until the next time, be good, and I'll see ya. Have a good Monday. I will not be on tomorrow. Bye.